Diogo Jota's autopsy turns into a forensic nightmare: burned body, missing limbs delay investigation. The autopsy of Liverpool star Diogo Jota has turned into an exceptionally complex process, requiring multiple days and raising heartbreaking questions about the severity of the accident that claimed his life. Jota, 28, and his younger brother André Silva tragically died in a fiery crash near Zamora, Spain, on the early morning of July 3. While the football world reels from the devastating loss, medical examiners are facing a grim and complicated task. Reports from Jornal de Notícias in Portugal reveal that the autopsy of Jota's body is far more difficult than initially expected. Sources from inside the Forensic Institute of Zamora confirmed that parts of Jota's body were severely burned beyond recognition, and some limbs were entirely missing from the wreckage, possibly disintegrated or separated upon impact. The vehicle, a Lamborghini, burst into flames after suffering a suspected tire blowout while overtaking on the A52 motorway near Cernadilla, just 16 kilometers from the Portuguese border. The car struck the roadside barrier and overturned. Emergency teams arrived promptly, but both brothers were pronounced dead inside the vehicle, which was engulfed in flames. Spanish authorities, including Ángel Blanco, the deputy government delegate in Zamora, confirmed that both bodies are currently at the Forensic Medicine Institute in Zamora. Blanco stated, "All necessary tests will be conducted to identify the victims. DNA testing will likely be required and might be processed at the National Institute in Madrid." Due to the condition of the remains, visual identification was impossible. The bodies were burned to the extent that traditional methods of confirmation failed, prompting reliance on dental records and DNA. It could take several days, Blanco added, depending on the state of the remains and lab processing times. Local officials also disclosed that psychological support teams were dispatched to assist Jota's family, who had arrived to begin the heartbreaking process of identification. Sources close to the investigation also revealed that a large portion of Jota's upper torso was unrecognizable, and tissue samples had to be extracted cautiously. One anonymous forensic official stated, "It's one of the worst vehicle-related fatalities we've seen in this area. The fire intensity was catastrophic. Several bones were fragmented or missing." The Civil Guard in Zamora is continuing its investigation. A police spokesperson explained that preliminary findings suggest the Lamborghini's tire exploded mid-maneuver, sending the car into the guardrail at high speed. No other vehicles were involved. The final police report is expected to take at least 4 to 5 days, possibly longer. It will include analysis of brake marks, impact angles, and any possible signs of mechanical failure. At this point, speed estimates are inconclusive, but officers will attempt to reconstruct the crash scene to determine the most probable scenario. A court in Zamora is already overseeing the case and awaits the full forensic and police documentation. Until the autopsy and identification processes are complete, the repatriation of the bodies to Portugal has been delayed. Plans for Jota's funeral, which was expected to take place at the Igreja Matriz de Gondomar near Porto, remain on hold. This tragedy not only leaves a void in the football community but also serves as a grim reminder of how fragile life can be, even for elite athletes.